Sisterhood of the warrior queens, we are strong women fighting evil unseen. We are mothers and daughters, sisters and friends. We are seeking and guarding the truth till the end. Sisterhood of the warrior queens, united we stand in harmony. Sisterhood of the warrior queens, hand in hand, creating our destiny. Sisterhood of the warrior queens.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to Sisterhood of the Warrior Queens. I am your host, Ariel Truth Seeker. I'm so happy to welcome you once again for another amazing, empowering of the minds here for our Sisterhood of the Warrior Queens. I'm happy to be back this week. I feel much better. Last week I was not feeling very good, and I didn't want to cancel, but I'm feeling much better today, and I'm so glad have my next guest, Lisa M, on with me. So let me go ahead and just welcome everyone into the chat first. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. You guys are always so awesome. So let me see here. I've got Michelle Waldo. Hey, Mama, I love you more. The Bird Nerd. Hello, hello, Awakened Mind, and Wes Fe, and Sherry Ives, and Yaw's Child, and Jenny Spark. Hey, Jenny, thanks for stopping by. Good to see ya. Awesome, Austin. Hey, bro, a great stream this morning. Great stream. And hey, brother Torres, Juan Torres, what's up, JC? Good to see you. I appreciate everybody for being here a lot. And Sue Finelli is here. Oh my gosh, hey sis. I can't wait to see everybody, in a couple of months. That'll be awesome. So one thing that I forgot to do last week because I was not feeling well was to read the comments for the last stream. So that's something that I had said that I was going to be doing now. So every week, go and leave a comment to let me know how much you liked that week's show. And the following week, I will read all of the comments for the last week's show and see how everybody liked it. So because I missed it for 2 weeks, I have to go back and I have to read the comments for Najla, which was awesome. Najla Johannesson. Bear with me 1 second here. I'm going to share the screen so that you guys can see all of the awesome comments with me as well. So let me make sure I've got you guys here. All right. So we've got, let me make sure I see this. So we've got Jerusha, Jerusha. I don't know why that's Jerusha McBear. Jerusha. I hope I'm saying that right. I see a puppy in her little profile picture. We're friends because she likes puppies. Anyway, her comment is, Najla is amazing. Comparing the Tower of Babel to the space program is 100% clap. Y'all, Def doesn't play with this kind of stuff. Definitely agree. And then we have David McHarbor. What am I saying? McHarbor for? David Harbor. I was stumbling so hard over the McBear part that I decided to go ahead and add the Mick part to somebody else's name. That's funny. Anyway, David says that this was such a great vibration. Much love. Flaticore Music said it was an awesome show. Y'all rock. Grounded Extracts says that this was the best stream. Najla seems cool. I wonder who could think Najla was cool from Grounded Extracts. Awesome. Austin says, I want all of you to know that I love you guys and gals so much. Keep crushing, Ariel. Thanks. And he sent a bunch of hearts too. I appreciate it. The one you don't see sent a bunch of hearts. Thank you for sending love. I appreciate it. And then we have Eberific says, OMG, subscribed. Yay! I'm so happy. And AZ, he gave me a couple of medals or two, and I think I won the jackpot. So, that's pretty awesome for this stream. So thanks, you guys, for all the comments on Miss Najla's stream. The next one I have to show here, bear with me, guys, is for last week. When I wasn't feeling so good, you guys were really, really nice about, sticking around and being cool that I had to leave early. So let me put it up here on the screen. So last week we had Cammie Nodell. Thank you so much, Cami. I'm gonna have you back, and I'm so excited to have you back. But Ryan, undoctrinated, says, "Hope you feel better, Ariel. Thanks, and much love, sis." And I replied. And then Miss Cami herself says, "Ariel, thank you for hosting such a warm spot in the community. I'm hoping you are feeling much better now. You are a great sport for having and for trying and hanging as long as you did. But this gives us a great excuse for more time together, perhaps even in person." Oh my gosh, Cammy, that would be awesome. I would love that. I responded, of course, completely late because I have time management issues. And then AZ, I don't know what AMI is, or Amy, and heart, but that sounds like it's a good thing. So thank you for the AMI or the Amy, whatever that means. Much love to you. Oh gosh, you guys. All right. So don't forget, oops, I didn't mean to do that. So don't forget to leave a comment for today's guest. Today's guest is Lisa M. She is a certified health and wellness expert and health coach. She is somebody who is special to me because I literally would not be here if it was not for this woman. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you my beautiful mother, my mom, Lisa M. Hey, thanks for coming.
Hey, hey. Hi, everyone. How's it going?
I appreciate you for coming on and for sharing your story here with us and your product and everything. You actually just got back. You were on a trip with the company, weren't you?
Yes, yes. My company has a conference every 6 months. And this time it was in Anaheim. And they have it different places all over the country. But I did not go to Anaheim, but I did join some friends and team and was able to celebrate as we watch virtually some of our other teammates and celebrations of promotions and just hearing the new and exciting things that the company is doing.
Oh,
So that
wow.
was
That's
great.
pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So first, to go ahead and just tell me exactly, what the company does or what the company is for.
Yes, yes. Well, what I love about the company is that their goal is to get more produce in individuals and families. And they've got simple solutions of how to do that. Okay. So they've got these plant powders that they put in capsules or chewables. Easy, easy solution. You get 30 because we know that whoever eats the most plants wins. Plants in your body does the body good. And so their capsules or chewables, and then their protein powder mix that is a meal replacement. Yummy, yummy. I have them. I have one every morning, and in the evening time a dessert. And then we have plant-based omegas. Everything's plant-based, no non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, dairy-free. And then we have this amazing growing in-home growing system. And I have become a farmer for the first time. I'm an urban farmer. I'm so proud of myself.
I know, that is so cool. I can't wait to get into that. I cannot wait to get into that. But we are going to talk a little bit about the other products first.
Yes.
Let me get to where we were going.
Okay.
Right here. Bear with me.
Sure.
So, is this a good time for this video now, or?
Well, can I just kind of
Yeah, go ahead,
introduce kind of like what got me kind of started or how I found out about it? And
please.
actually, it was a health crisis that I was in that got me started. on it and hearing about it. And so my body was in crisis. I was like an estimated 50 million other Americans. I live with chronic pain every day. And I found out that in my family, my genes, there is autoimmune that had been passed down throughout the generations. And my grandparents actually nicknamed this autoimmune disease Uncle Arthur. So, y'all, I was hear about Uncle Arthur as a little girl. Now, I was the youngest. So I would hear about, my relatives and they say, oh, do you remember this one? Or do you remember that one? I'd be like, no, 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 And so hearing about Uncle Arthur, it was like, oh, and I think, who's Uncle Arthur? But one day I found out who he was because one day he showed up at my door. He came in, showed up in my body, and I was given a pharmaceutical that was supposed to kick Uncle Arthur out, but instead it wreaked havoc on my intestines. And the thing about it was I was unaware of that until years later.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I had I had irritable bowel, diverticulitis, even diagnosed with Crohn's, and it was very painful. I needed injections in my hip and my spine just to be mobile.
I remember that.
Remember that? So the things that I was using was only temporary. It never gave me permanent relief. And it was pharmaceuticals that I was using. And I knew that was not healing. Right. It was masking. It was like putting a Band-Aid on without healing at the cellular level. And so I had a friend and she saw my pain. She heard my plight and she said, girl, have you tried fruits and vegetables? And I was like, yeah, I eat fruits and vegetables. And she was like, well, do you eat 7 to 13 servings? I was like, no.
Who does that?
Right. And so she was like, well, what about the rainbow? Are you eating the rainbow? And I was like, nope, not doing that either. I was like, broccoli was one of my favorite, and string beans and maybe corn. And, I rotate them around, every couple days, but, it wasn't helping. So she says, well, just try these. Well, it made sense. It made sense to me because I knew that I was not doing that. And it was an easy solution, capsules, chewables. I could get the chewables free for my kids. And that was like just a no-brainer because not only was I not getting what I needed, but I wasn't feeding, as a mom, I wasn't feeding my kids what they needed. And so that was just such a blessing to be able to get that, knowing that I was putting in my kids what they needed to deal and to be strong and to be sustainable in their bodies. And so I started flooding my body with fruits and vegetables. I also started reading labels. I became a detective, like a food detective.
You surely did. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know how old I was at this point, but let me just tell you that I was so annoyed with how much my mom wanted me to read the labels on the back of everything. Oh my God. Did you read the label? What's in it? Well, I don't know. I don't know what this ingredient is. I don't care. Read it.
Exactly. And it didn't matter what was on the front, the marketing that was on the front of it, but it mattered what was on the back, the ingredients. And so that is where I learned about the dirty dozen and, eliminating those toxins and how important and how harmful toxins were and how important it is for us to know what they are and avoid them, because just because it's on the shelf doesn't mean it needs to be in your house. Exactly. Just because it's on the shelf, it doesn't mean that it needs to be in your body. And just because it's on the shelf doesn't mean you need to pay any attention to it at all. If we shop the perimeter of the grocery store, that's where the fresh produce is, And so I started making those changes and exercising and drinking water and just learning and growing. And guess what happened? I started to feel better. I started to feel better. I started to look better. I started to be better.
Mm-hmm. And you
And
lost a lot of weight.
I lost weight. I lost toxins. I eliminated toxins, and I was able to reduce and eliminate those injections and a handful of medicines that I was taking that was not serving me well, because the medicines that I took all gave me side effects. They helped, or supposedly helped, in one area, but then gave side effects in another. And it just was not a win-win situation. And so when I started flooding my body with the plants, with the produce, it changed. It was a game changer for me. And I'm just so thankful that, I have my health, I have my health freedom, and I have like the quality of life that was unattainable for me in my 40s that I now have in my 60s. And so I'm just so thankful that I learned the difference between sick care and health care. And
Yes.
I learned that with each bite that I take, I'm either fighting disease or feeding disease. And you know what I choose to do every day? I choose to fight disease every day with this.
Hey, wait a minute. They don't want nobody to know that. They don't want you to know that you can fight disease with that, right? That's a preventative measure. That if you just take your time and you pay attention to what's going in your body and you pick and choose, and you put the best stuff in there, that's a preventative measure. What?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's going to show up. It's going to show up. So yeah.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. So, do you...
So go ahead, and now that's just kind of shows you, what it is. Like I said, capsules, chewables, and that video explains a little bit more about the products.
About the capsules. Okay.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and do that. 1 second, guys. I was ready, but then I wasn't ready. All right. Can everybody see? All right. So I'm going to make it bigger.
When it comes to our health, diet is at the center of everything. And fruits and vegetables need to be at the center of our diets. I'm here today to tell you more about Juice Plus, whole food-based fruit and vegetable capsules that have given thousands of people a jumpstart to better diets and better health. We all know we need to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, half our plate at every meal, and we need to eat a wide variety too. But for most of us, even on our very best days, it's hard to do that. And that's where Juice Plus comes in. Juice Plus is whole food nutrition from 20 fruits and vegetables, 30 if you count the berry blend, that bridges the gap between what we should eat and what we actually do eat every day. I say whole food because it is food, concentrated to deliver a powerful nutritional punch in a few small capsules. We harvest the produce at just the right time to ensure the nutrition is at its peak. Freeze the produce to lock in that nutrition and then, sort of pulverize everything, peels and all, into a pulp to unlock that nutrition and concentrate it.
Peels
the peel is really important because, let's take an orange for example. There's more vitamin C gram for gram in the peel than in the fruit itself. And if you're like me, you don't usually eat the peel. We dry that pulverized pulp, peels and all, at carefully controlled temperatures to protect the nutrients from damage. Then, blend it into Juice Plus fruit, vegetable, and berry powders. Delivered to you in plant-based capsules or chewables. And we do all of this at state-of-the-art freezing, drying, blending, and manufacturing facilities. Juice Plus checks all the boxes. It's 100% plant-based and 100% vegan, even the capsules themselves. It's made entirely from non-GMO ingredients, it's gluten-free, and it's third-party NSF certified, independently confirming that what's on the label is really in the product.
Independent. Okay, so that part, hold on, let me pause
Juice
this
Plus
here
is support
because I think that is very important to pull out. Is that this is independent of the FDA, of any of the other alphabet agencies. This is not something that is on the market. It is outside of the mainstream health system. I
Yes.
didn't mean to move it completely from the stream, but I just wanted to go ahead and point that out. That is that. Anything else before I start it again?
No, you're absolutely right, and that is a auditor that you can't pay for. You know, there you can't pay for that. So that is real important, and they certify that it's no contaminants or pesticides or molds, and also that Olympic athletes, and professional athletes can take the product as well with that certification.
Awesome. There we go. All right, this is not much longer. This is 2 more minutes, guys.
supported by over 20 years of independent clinical research conducted at prestigious hospitals and universities around the world, showing the benefits of Juice Plus on heart health, lung health, obesity, the immune system, even our DNA. There have been more than 35 studies and counting on Juice Plus, published in leading medical and scientific journals, making it easily the most researched branded nutritional product ever. And get this, if you're a parent or a grandparent or even an aunt or uncle, you can get Juice Plus free for a child by enrolling in our special program for families. This is our way to get Juice Plus into the hands of more families and encourage healthier eating habits for the next generation. Juice Plus also offers other whole food-based products that help you jumpstart and maintain a healthier lifestyle. Juice Plus complete shake mixes make it easy to replace unhealthy calories with the healthy shake or a smoothie. Mix with other helpful ingredients to start your day, or enjoy at lunch, or as an afternoon pick-me-up. Complete is rich in plant-based sources of protein and fiber and contains an entire range of whole food-based ingredients, different from those in Juice Plus capsules or chewables. And Juice Plus complete bars are another tasty way to replace unhealthy calories with healthier ones. Juice Plus Omega Blend offers a unique whole food blend of 5 different omega fatty acids: 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. What also makes Juice Plus Omega Blend so unique is it's a 100% plant-based omega product. We bypass the middle fish and go straight to the fish's source, the algae. And last but not least, there's Tower Garden by Juice Plus, a vertical aeroponic home-growing system that lets you grow your own fresh fruits and vegetables year-round, indoors or out. We're proud that our Juice Plus products have been that one simple change that's helped jumpstart thousands of people to better diets and better health. We bet they can do the same for you.
All right. So, yes, awakened mind. Yeah, you wouldn't say 65 this July. Looking beautiful. Oh my gosh. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yes. I will put the website. Whoa, what is happening? Sorry. Let's stop sharing that. Okay. So, yes, Sherry, let me go ahead. I will drop the first website. So today we're not going to be talking very much about Juice Plus. That is just, all the products. So for the Juice Plus products, you guys can go here to lisa2.juiceplus.com. Hold on one second. Let me go ahead and drop that in the chat as well for you guys. There you go. Let me do this again. All right. So for the regular Juice Plus products, that includes the capsules, the chewables, the mixes, any of the edible products, you can go there for that. But today's stream is going to be focusing mostly on the last product that was mentioned, which is the Tower Garden, because right now I feel like it is vitally important that you guys understand that we all need to be our own farmers right now. The economy, the way that the society is going right now, we're into the next reset. We're on the start of the next reset, I believe. And when I say the next reset, I mean, you know, the world powers are changing orders right now. The new world order is coming. This is something that happens every couple of 100 years. It is a pattern that repeats. You do not want to be caught unawares when this happens, right? Because food is going to be scarce, and anarchy is you know, chaos happens, right? So get ahead of the game, and let's go ahead and let's talk about farming in our homes with this amazing aeroponic. Is that what they said? Because
aeroponic, hydroponic. Yes, it's the combination of aeroponic and hydroponic product that is, it's a second refrigerator. I love it. It's my second refrigerator. And it's better than my first one because when I get food from the grocery store, if I don't eat it fast enough in my regular refrigerator, guess what it does? It rots. You know, and so the food on my tower is kind of waiting for me to come pick it and eat it. And I have to like slow down myself because I'm like, I want to save some for tomorrow. I mean, just want to eat it all up. So you guys will see. So there was a question, Ariel, about the UK. Just want to answer that real quick. Juice Plus is in 28 countries now. I love that. In 28 countries. And yes, we're in the UK. Just contact me. I can give you more information about that as well.
All right. So the first website is already in the chat. The second website that we're going to be talking about, I just dropped for you, Sherry. The one about the Tower Garden. So, which way would you like to go, Mom?
Okay, let's go with the first one and let's just look at how it works, the Tower Garden montage.
Oh, I already have this one up. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Let me find it. There we go. You guys okay? Give me a 1 in the chat if you guys are still here and you're still watching and you still think this is a relevant conversation that we should be having.
Okay, not that one.
Not this one?
No. The one above it, or two above this one. It says the first.
Yeah, I have the first Juice Plus video, first Tower video. It says Tower Garden montage.
Yeah, that's the montage one.
Yeah.
No, the first one is the montage one, I think.
Hold on.
Okay.
I clicked on the first video. It says first Tower video, please. It does say garden montage.
Okay.
That's weird that the first, okay, I found it, but the first one pulled up the one that you said was wrong.
Okay. Oh, you know, it may have been a commercial for that one. You know how it's a, what do they call it? Ad? I don't know. Was it an ad for the other one?
It might have
been. Yeah. Sorry.
This one?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Tower Garden's state-of-the-art aeroponic vertical garden system uses both water and air to produce more colorful, better-tasting, and incredibly nutritious fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Tower Garden has a 20-gallon reservoir at its base that stores the Tower Tonic nutrient solution. Developed by experts in plant and human nutrition, Tower Tonic Mineral Blend enables superior plant growth and better nutrition from your Tower Garden produce. The process begins once the seedlings have been placed in your Tower Garden. Here they will be nourished with Tower Tonic nutrient solution. Inside the reservoir is a small, low-wattage submersible pump. The pump pushes the nutrient solution up through the tower to the top. From there, the nutrient solution drips through the central tower using a special device that evenly cascades the solution over the exposed plant roots. On the journey down the tower, the nutrient solution feeds the roots and becomes highly oxygenated as it cascades gently down the reservoir. This process is continuous, providing fresh oxygen, water, and nutrients to the roots of the plants. This patented aeroponic process enables food crops to grow faster than they would in soil, so they can be harvested more often. And it makes Tower Garden the healthier, easier, smarter way to grow your produce.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm going to be getting one of these, you guys. The goal today was at first for me to like actually order one live on the air, but I'm not going to do that. But so you're going to be seeing me when I finally get mine. I'm going to be showing you and we're going to be, you're going to be I'm going to be documenting my farmer experience once I get that going. So and yes, Sherry, so Mom, did you see that Sherry was asking how she gets you credit, because she was worried that if she goes to the main page that she's not going to.
Okay, was it taking her to the main page, or did she see Lisa Michelle up on the page?
So yeah, Sherry, that is the question for you there. If you're clicking the link, the website should have my mom's name on it. It should say Lisa M on there. And here is her email address. All of this will be in the description, guys. I'm sorry, I dropped the ball with putting everything in the description, but email, websites, everything will be in description. She says she can only get to the main page on her computer. It won't let me go there at all.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Sherry, email me. Absolutely. Email me and I can send you the link. Thank you so much.
Yes, Sherry. Thank you. I'm checking over here on Facebook to make sure I don't have anybody I'm missing on Facebook. Okay, I don't think anybody's watching on Facebook. But if you are, hello. I'm sorry if I can't see you right now for whatever reason.
Somebody says, oh, that was Sherry, that her hair grows as fast as the tower.
Yes, I did.
It's green too. Hey, Sherry, girl, you and me both, girl. I tell you.
I know, right? Seriously.
That's
I just let it
awesome.
grow, because what's the point of cutting it? I mean, come on. Listen, if it wasn't supposed to be there, then it wouldn't grow there. Okay, listen.
Sweet. I love that.
Oh, man. So, all right.
Yeah. Okay. So when B clicks on it, they can see the link that has my name on the top, and it depends on the different browsers and different things. So yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, cool beans. But let me tell you what I love about I'm going to tell you all the things I love about it. But that video just showed that lapse from 1 week to 4 weeks. It's phenomenal to be able to see that. And these things are in schools, they're in churches, they're in nursing homes, they are in the airport. O'Hare Airport has a corner where they service the restaurants there. They're in New York. The restaurants have rooftops because we're running out of dirt, and land, and healthy land, because we know that the dirt has been depleted because of the environmental toxins that are all around us and are still flowing.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, because they're
And
spraying us with
yes,
stuff. I
yes,
mean,
yes, absolutely. So, to not to have dirt is wonderful to do this in the aeroponics and the hydroponics. And even in schools, there are the STEM program. Many of you parents may be aware of the STEM program. So there's curriculum from K5 to 12 for the tower. And research shows that kids will eat what they grow.
yes, it's so
And that
cool to
is
be able to eat what
powerful.
you grow, right?
Yes, yes, absolutely. And the nursing homes and the water, hearing that water is so good for our energy and the stress relief and the relaxation and all of that. It's so good for so many reasons. So, yeah, thanks for sharing that video.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see it. Because I watched it with yours. You showed me like when you first got yours, and 2 weeks later it was like, oh wow, is this big already? That's pretty cool. I can't wait to see it on mine. Do you want to
Yes.
show us what yours looks like?
Well, I want to show this slide. If I
Yeah,
could, I have a picture
sure. Go ahead, the
that, let
screen
me see.
share.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Screen share and
Make America Florida again. Awaken mind. Make America Texas again. Texas is a great state. South Carolina. I'm trying to stay here. While she's doing that, guys, I'm going to come over here and see who's in the chat still. Let me see my friends who all is here. I've got Cammy is in the chat, and Awakened Mind, and BCB, and Hippie Shake, and Sherry Ives. Much love, you guys. Thanks for stopping by this week. I'm glad to be able to have you here for this awesome kickoff to the next couple of weeks, which are all going to be health and wellness related. Next week we're going to have a round table talk for more health and wellness. I haven't announced this yet, but I'm looking for 2 more ladies to come and talk to the round table about health and wellness. So if there are any ladies out there who are interested in talking about this same topic, have insight, have knowledge that they can share about health and wellness, go ahead and shoot me a message. Like I said, I'm only looking for 2, but we're going to be talking about health and wellness a lot. So don't hesitate to let me know that's something you're interested in for next time, just in case. I put it on the screen, Mom. So whatever it
okay.
is that you
Are you seeing it? Can you see the screen?
it's on the screen right now.
Okay, great.
Right.
Okay.
See the
So on the bottom, just showing you the 4 weeks. And then on the top, look at the Tower Garden grown juice. This is from celery.
Mom. So
Yes.
what we're seeing right now is your windows. So I see like a bunch of pictures of fruits and veggies. I see your Word documents.
Oh, okay. Let me do stop sharing. Maybe I didn't get the correct one. It was one picture. You didn't see that one?
No, I saw a bunch of pictures all together.
Oh, thank you. That was not. Let's try again. The File Explorer. No, I didn't want all of them. All right, let me bring it up again. Maybe I hold up one sec.
Make America Tartaria again. Yes, Sherry. Make America Tartaria again. I'm so there with you. And Mama Michelle, so your name is our middle name. Our middle name is Michelle, Lisa and Ariel Michelle, and you're Michelle Waldo, Mama Michelle. That's why I call you Mama Michelle.
Yes. Okay. All right. I think I got it now. How about that? Let me know.
Yes, there we go. So we've got Tower Garden Grown store bought. And then we've got,
Mm-hmm.
wow, that's a
Yes,
big
look at the difference in the celery. Yes, and you can taste the difference. Even purchasing
Wow.
organic, it is not the same as growing your own.
Look.
Let me tell you, basil, I wasn't even eating basil that much before. Now that I'm growing basil, guess what? I'm putting it in everything. It is so
Ah,
flavorful and delicious. Yes.
that's crazy. That's amazing. Do you see this? So this is the store-bought celery juice after it's been juiced. And a tower, that is so cool. That's amazing. That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is very sad. That is disturbing. Very disturbing. Like there's no nutrients. Like you can see, there is absolutely no nutrients in the other celery. Oh
Yeah.
wow, Tammy, is your middle name Michelle too? No way. Look
Oh,
at
wow.
us.
Okay.
That's
So,
crazy.
Ariel, can I show you one more?
Yeah.
So this is my friend's tomatoes, her tomato tower. Some people dedicate just a tower to one uh, vegetable or fruit, and so this is and this is the harvest just
Wow. Look at
from
that.
those. Yeah, any tomato lovers out there?
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
The farm
from
I'm
that.
living on, the landlord, he's gonna have like plant like 100, 500 tomato plants. He's so excited.
Okay,
That's
okay.
crazy.
Yes, yes. Okay, let me stop share. Oh, wait a minute. One more thing I
Yeah.
want to tell you guys about. Let's see. Click stop share. I didn't.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't.
stop.
Oh, I did stop. Okay. All right. It was still in my face.
Uh-uh.
Just one of the things that another thing that excites me about the tower is the pH balance, that we get to control the pH. And we know that, and I guess I want to show you a slide kind of that says that is too, if I could do that. If I could find it again. Wait, no, I have to bring it up first. Let me go back here, bring up the slide, which is this one, and then go to share. Let me know if I'm doing this right.
Yep, no worries. It hasn't popped up yet.
Okay, so y'all know that every single person who has cancer has a pH that is too acidic. Okay, y'all know this pH scale. And so our bodies are either acidic or alkaline. And so that's what we want to have, is alkaline, because we know that cancer can't live in an alkaline, oxygen rich environment. Okay, cancer cannot live in that. So that's why it's important to have even our food to be alkaline. Look at the difference between acidic blood and alkaline blood. And so, as an
Yeah.
aging well specialist, these are things that we need to know, so that we age well, because we get to choose what we put in our bodies, y'all.
Yeah, we
We
do.
get to choose. Yeah. And so with the tower, your water is tested. I test my water, every time I fill it. And I can show you a little kit that we use, and you get to test and see what that is. And if it's too acidity, then you add the pH to make it alkaline. And guess what? You can't do that in the store. Once your produce is already already grown, you can't change the pH of it.
No.
Even if it's organic, it doesn't matter. You cannot change that pH. But to be able to control that pH while you're growing is priceless. just priceless.
Yeah, I cannot. That is so cool. That is amazing to be able to control, right? You are in control. We have so much more power over our bodies, over our health, over our everything than we have been born and bred to believe, right?
Yes.
We just need to take that power back. And this is one way that we can do that, by being gardeners and farmers where we can, in the urban setting, because they are pushing us into, the urban setting as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And the pH alkaline, that's something that I haven't gotten into as much. I drink distilled water only. I drink distilled water, and I have, that mineral box the thing that you gave me. Minerals are good to put back into it. But when we're talking about growing stuff, the pH balance of the water that you give your food matters. It matters a lot.
Yes. Okay, I will jump onto the other one then, if you're ready for me to do that.
Yeah, all right. So we are now going to go ahead and show you guys just how awesome the tower is in the house and how it looks. I won't be able to put my tower in my little camper. I don't have space for it in my camper, but it will be outside. So if you can see, I'll add Mom. We might have a little bit of an echo problem, so you might not be able to hear her on the second camera. No, it really does, Sherry. It's kind of
okay. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, let me turn this up. All right. Let's see here.
Hey, Ryan.
Okay. All right, guys. So this is my tower. So what I've got growing here. So this big thing down here is for my fur baby. This is catnip.
Catnip.
This is catnip for my fur baby, and he loves it. Okay, this is basil. So I have several basils. Loving basil, putting it in, everything. And I wasn't even a basil eater before, but the flavor, oh my gosh, if you guys could taste this flavor, I can just walk up to this, peel off, and just eat it. It is so yummy. Okay, so I've got this onion here. Now, this was an organic onion that after I cut it, I put it in a tower and it started growing. Now, it only grows a few at a time, but that's still wonderful.
That is cool.
So, I've got lettuces. This is another catnip. Kale. I have a smoothie. Let's see. Every morning. Smoothie, and I get kale. From here, I've got chard. I've got tiger collards. I've got lavender and anise and cabbage. Now, see, I don't have a lot. I just had company this weekend, and we kind of harvested a lot of the cabbage and the different things, and the chard, and again, basil. But oh my gosh, it is so wonderful, because down here is where you put the water. Here's this little indicator here, lets you know how much water is in it. It's got the timer. So the lights are on a timer and the water is on a timer. And so you plug it in and it does it itself. I love it.
It does it itself.
And it gives it
kind of this rainforest sound kind of feeling.
Yes. So there are 2 units. This one is the home unit, which is a 13-gallon basin. The other one is a flex, which is a 20-gallon basin. But the beauty is that both can go inside and or outside.
Yes, and mine is going to be going outside because I don't have room in my camper. But if I did have room, I would be getting the lights to put it inside.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
awesome. So inside and outside comes
Hmm.
with two different sizes. That's pretty
Yes.
cool.
And you can see this is a small living room that I have. This is not large. This is
No,
this is a small living room, and I've got it right here. So the pH that I was telling you about, let's see, can you see that with the lights?
yeah.
Have this, and all I've got to do is, put 5 mm's or milliliters in here to check it and make sure that my pH is good. There's nutrients that we put in, and everything is plant-based, no chemicals of any kind, no toxins, and just love it. Just love it.
That's pretty cool. Now, one question in the chat says, is it better outside? I don't think it's better inside or outside. I think both are just as great. I think it's whatever you prefer.
Whatever you
I
prefer.
would prefer inside just because, then I don't have to go outside. But
Yes.
if I have land, then I will go outside and put it in the actual dirt. But if I don't have that, let me go ahead and make it as convenient as possible for me.
Yes. And having it outside, I think it likes outside better sometimes in
You
the
think it likes
summertime
outside
anyway,
better? Yeah.
because the wind is constantly blowing. Here where I live, it's windy, and the wind is good. I put on the fan for it when it's in the house. But it flourishes wherever you put them. We're going to look at some in the videos. They flourish wherever you put them. I talk to my plants. I play music for my plants. I love on them. They love me. I love them. They can feel the love and the vibes, right?
Yes, they can. They can. We talked about that on my channel before.
Yes.
In case you guys didn't know, these plants can understand you. They
Hmm.
adjust themselves to your subconscious and your psyche, and they attach themselves to you, and you are part of their environment, and they know you. They know your subconscious. They are like your pets. They really do
Yes.
emulate you. And I don't think you've done this, Mom. Have you done it with the seeds? Have you added any of your saliva or DNA to the seeds to help them to grow specifically for your DNA yet?
No, I have not tried that yet, but I will.
I can't wait to do that. Now, is that something you can do with the tower? Because can you use actual seeds? I know you did say that you
Yeah.
would cut an onion.
Yes, absolutely. You can do seeds, and actually everything you need comes with your kit to grow. And so your seeds come with it. And so you need to start your seeds into seedlings, or there are seedling companies all around the country where you can order seedlings over, and they overnight them to you, and they're ready to pop in the tower.
Mm.
And that makes it even. So I've done both. I grow my own from the seeds, but I've also gotten them from the tower farmer, from the growing places as seedlings as well.
That's cool. That's
Yes,
trying
yes.
both, trying both. All right. So thank you for showing us this. I'm ready to know exactly what it takes to get one of these.
Okay. All right. Let me get back to the computer.
Okay. So, thank you so much, you guys, for sticking with me. I think this is something that's super important to talk about. I think you guys, everyone that's here listening to me, is aware of the state of what's going on in the world, or at least knows that things are just kind of topsy-turvy right now, and we need to be in control of our own food. We need to be in control of everything we put in our bodies, from putting it in the ground. That's just, I can't stress that enough. So what do I need to do to be able to get one of these, Miss Lisa? Oh, you're muted, hun. Did I mute you? Oh.
No, I did because I went over to the other place. Yes. Okay. So I'm back. So did we want to see the video or which one?
That's
What
fine.
was
Yeah.
your-
Did you want to do the next one?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay. Is that the video you were like, not that one? One of those two?
I don't think so. It says second.
Oh crap.
I can't.
Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Oh, yay, Sherry. Good. She's not going to sleep until she has one. Good.
She says she will sleep, but she'll get one.
Oh, okay.
She said I will sleep, but I'm gonna gotta get one.
Yes.
This one I believe it was. I think.
Yes. That's it.
All right, here we go. Are you want us to watch this whole video? This is 8 minutes.
Yes. That's good.
So let's get some tomatoes from this tomato avalanche.
Why did that slow down? That's not what I want.
God, it's a monster. Woo! Look at that.
Whoa.
Look at that cabbage.
It's huge.
Can you make it larger?
Parsley. This must be a restaurant where they have, they're getting all of this for the restaurant.
It's a farm. It's a tower farm.
Tower farm. Basil porn. I love you, Sherry.
You can also grow arugula, which is part of the Brassica cruciferous vegetable family.
I mean, is there anything that does not grow in the tower? I think everything can grow in the tower.
Yeah, just some root vegetables.
Right, not trees, not bushes. I wouldn't plant potatoes in a tower garden. Not carrots. Okay, yeah. That's big old leaves, man. I'm not even gonna make a joke about that one.
Look at those beans.
Yeah, oh my
Wow.
gosh. They look like actual hair, man.
Yeah.
Now, let me show you how I harvest the baby greens.
You guys knew where my mind was going.
Three varieties of cucumber on this structure, growing on one tower.
This is crazy.
Oh yeah, the flowers, edible flowers.
Oh, yes. Do you know that turnips have edible flowers that grow on them? It's delicious. I love turnip flowers.
Yes.
They're delicious.
Yes. There's lots of them that are really good. Sunflowers are good too.
Oh, I haven't.
Oh yeah, the cannabis, there's a whole world of it.
Oh man, y'all don't even know. These fruits and vegetables are so vibrant, huge. They get everything they need. I mean, and they can keep growing because you keep harvesting and you can grow year round. I mean, if you put it in the house, you know. Man. Yeah, Mama Michelle. Dang.
Yeah. How is that? Now, wasn't that awesome? Just to see that variety is just, yeah.
That was cool to be able to see, for real. So basically, you know, no root vegetables, no carrots or anything like that, but you know, all of the regular greens and viney type herbs, things like that. I mean, that there are so many things we can grow, including cannabis and hemp, you know, because hemp, we could literally build a house. We could have plastic. We could clothe ourselves. We can feed ourselves. Hemp is amazing, and we don't use it enough. So, do you want me to go with the next video now?
Yeah, that one is a short one, and it's another I think a farm. They have more. Not all of them are up like this one, but they're just kind of harvesting them, I believe.
What's up, guys? It's Diego here, back at Altius, and here's
He's
using
a carving knife.
Get everything quickly, cut it down fast, because yeah, there's 340 towers in here. It's a lot of stuff to have to harvest all the time. So efficiency is key when we're doing this kind of stuff. Looks good.
Sherry, I can't with you.
Here we're doing some hand cutting. Oh yeah, do it all. So this is generally how it's cut down. But now we're trying a different method. Ethan's got the blade here, going to town. And then it goes from that. Get around here, excuse me, guys. Into the tub here, and then it gets all washed. It's got an aerated stone in there to keep the water nice and fresh. And then it goes into the solid spinner. Spin the crap out of this lettuce, get all the water off of it. Should be pretty good. And then from there it gets put into this bin, gets bagged and tagged. And then my man right here is the delivery guy, takes it all to the Freshy Fresh. So yeah, this is how it gets done here at Altius. I am glad I got a shot of all this so you guys can see what it's like. It's no spring picnic over here, people. This is real work. All right, we'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, there may be people interested in having a farm, a tower farm, and actually selling produce. But this is the new farming, and it's easier. And farmers, it saves so much water, 90%, less water and energy, and then a third of the time, it's a win-win situation. So
It is.
and we have a business. There's a business that's attached to it. If anyone's wanting to save money or share it with others, because you know what, when you have one and other people come and see it, they're going to want one, and so if you're interested in that, contact me and I can help you with that. And guess what, $52 a year, 28 countries. The products are in 28 countries, and you can share it around the world, and you don't have to leave your home. All you need is a device to be able to communicate. Yeah. And so just wanted to share that with you guys as well.
Thank you for sharing that. So, how much would this cost me when I go to get it? How much is it going to break my bank?
Okay, let me get to that wrong one. Sorry, let me click to the right page here. All right, got it here, and then share screen.
All right.
Let me know if you can see the one.
Nope, I see all the pictures.
Okay. So I have to come back out to share a screen. The one picture. Here we go. How about that?
Yes.
Okay. Now something's in the bottom of mine. I can't read the bottom. Can you see the bottom? Oh, here it is.
There you go. Yep.
Okay. So for two models, the home model, $18 a week, the flex model, $12 a week. That boils down to you can pay it in full or you can make monthly installment payments. So for the one with the lights for the inside, $80.83 a month, or $9.70 includes shipping and handling.
Okay.
Or the larger one with the 20-gallon basin is $51.67, say $52 a month, or $6.20 for the total.
I see. Now I can get the home garden, and it doesn't have to be indoors. It can be outdoors. So is that the same price if I get that one?
For outdoors, it would be it'll be cheaper. It'll be about $55 then without the lights.
Okay.
Because you don't need the lights outside, but you do need the lights inside.
Right.
So the smaller unit would be about 55 and the larger unit 52. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, you guys, one time for a year, you pay off $600 to $1,000 depending on what you want,
Mhm.
and save money and never have to go to the grocery store and save your health and know where you're getting your food from, or try to find a patch of dirt somewhere in your neighborhood where someone will not fight you for the food that comes out of the ground. If you have a patch of dirt somewhere close to if you're in an apartment, I think a lot of people have problems with that. You can start things in pots and stuff, and that's great. I mean, I have to start trees and bushes in pots. A hydroponic system is, I think, super convenient and fast, and it grows amazing, and you can use it for so many things. I mean, I'm gonna get it. I'm excited. I've been talking about getting it forever. This is what I'm going to use my birthday money for. Happy 30th birthday to me. I'm getting myself a tower garden.
Yay, yay. Okay. Is that good with that page?
Yeah, no, I took it down.
Okay. All right.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So was that the last presentation you wanted to show?
I believe so. I think that was there any other questions
Yeah,
that
does anybody have any more questions specifically about the Juice Plus or Tower Garden, what we've talked about thus far? We're gonna move on a little bit, but thanks Sherry and Michelle. Glad you guys like this. I wanted to share with you what I was going to be doing, because I'm getting this product. So I'm not going to share with you something that I'm not going to get myself. I also do other I have the chewables, and I get the protein packs, and I do shakes and stuff, but that's me. I'm excited about getting the Tower Garden specifically because we need to be growing our own food, and we need to be in complete power over everything that goes in our bodies. So anything that I'm doing to promote myself and raise my higher vibrations, I'm trying to give you guys as well. How long have you been using this Tower Garden, Mom? How long have you been a farmer?
About 1 year. It's only
About
this is my first year. This is my first year of farming. Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
Yes. And
awesome. And
I'm in love with it.
all trial and error, right? Like you learn
Yes.
something
Yes.
new, and you just keep going and keep growing. That's pretty cool.
Yes, I am learning and loving that. Never too old to learn. And every time I learn, I'm opening up new, pathways in the brain to learn. So
Yes.
that's
Oh my
good.
gosh. I love it. I love it. Thank you. I know, right? Very impressive for only 1 year. Definitely. And I will be adding the links to the descriptions, you guys. I'm sorry I didn't do that. But when you come back, remember that the chat, you can't see the chat the first 24 hours after a live stream. But it'll come back up. So if you want to rewatch with the chat, just wait a day or so and then come back. But the description will be updated as soon as I can, cut the stream off and everything. I don't want to take up too much more of my mom's time just because she's been on a long weekend, but I do have a couple more questions, Mom. I'm interested to know and share the story just a little bit, because you weren't always down the health path, right? And I'd like to kind of start on a more personal level, not about the business. I've shared my story with everybody. Just people know that I was homeschooled. I think that is a great place to start, because I was born in Maryland, right? We're from up north. And when we moved to South Carolina, part of the Kakalaki crew, you saw something specifically in South Carolina that you didn't like.
Yeah, and that was a tough decision for me to homeschool. It wasn't like I was going to always homeschool, but just in researching and and especially moving, like you said, to the South, there was a large homeschooling community here in the South Carolina area, and actually the homeschooling uh, the industry in South Carolina was the grassroots industry that got the word homeschooling, out there. And so they got the laws changed, because it used to be illegal, and they were able to change the laws and make it legal to homeschool. And I like what you said before. You said there's a difference in a homeschooler and actually homeschooling. And when I found out that difference and realized that it could be a fun way to raise my children and educate you guys, and that you guys could have fun and still get the education without sitting in a brick and mortar place all day long.
Yeah.
So that was an easy decision, although it wasn't popular. It wasn't popular with my family. And my family, I had educators, in the family, and of course they wanted otherwise. They wanted me to choose otherwise. But I had been a teacher myself in the church for many years, teaching Sunday school and things. And so I felt the calling from the Lord to go ahead and to do that. And I started homeschooling with you guys.
Started homeschooling. That's crazy. That's amazing. Yeah. So I was homeschooled from 6 all the way through high school, you guys. I did not attend a public school. My first public school experience was college, where I graduated from Anderson University in 2014. So you said that you researched stuff and you found the homeschool group, and that's really what kind of solidified it for you, was that there were other people in the area that you could
Right. It wasn't illegal, and that there were support groups, and not just one or two, but many to choose from. So and that was good. And I may have aligned myself with one, and after the first year, aligned myself with another one, So that was important. That was good.
That's cool. So at this time where you were finding out about that, were you awake to anything else in the system? Like, was there anything else that you were worried about coming to the South? You saw that it was legal, you had support. Was there anything else about society that at this time, when you were first decided to homeschool me, that you were worried about? Or was it just, your own internal, the Lord told you to keep me home, that kind of stuff?
Well, it wasn't just to keep you home, but educate you at home. It wasn't just keeping you away from anything, but just educating you, because we were still out and we were still about, and there were so many groups that you guys were a part of. Right. And y'all were involved with so many things. It was like, okay, wait, y'all, we got to stay home and get academics done at some time.
We were. I was on the basketball team. I swam. Yeah. I was on the student council. We had prom.
Yes.
We had classes.
Yes. Theater with all kind of plays.
Theater. Oh yeah. How could I forget that? That was my whole life.
Yes. And then lifeguarding, and then, babysitting, and just, it was a lot of things that you guys were involved in. And it's like, okay, wait, we got academics here. We still gotta do. And so, it was a full. It was full. And then we had ministry. We had church things as well. We had church things to go to and to attend. And then we would still vacation, every year as a family. And, I know I am guilty of, making y'all do reports of vacation places before we went. Y'all had to do a report on where we were going, and then a report before we went there. And then, afterwards it was like, okay, what did you learn from there? What did you like from there?
Yep. Everything. There was always a chance for school. School was always, oh, hey, look, there's a dead something on the side of the world. It's time for science class. Let's see. Did somebody find the eyeball? Somebody go find the eyeball. What does the eyeball look like? I will never forget that. I was like, no, she did not. She surely did just pull it over the side of the road, and we are looking at this thing.
Yes. You remember that? Oh, that's.
I don't remember much, y'all. I have a very spotty selective memory. I'm not even gonna lie. But I remember the time where my mom decided that we was gonna have science class on the side of the road because we found that dead thing. I don't even remember what animal it was.
Yep.
I don't even think we can tell what animal.
I know. And I even had gloves. I had gloves in the car. Don't worry, I've got gloves if we have to touch it, but we're going to go look at it anyway and try to identify some parts, right?
Oh my gosh. You never pass up an opportunity to learn something. You can always find ways to learn something. Oh my gosh. So basically, at this time when you were homeschooling me, so you're aware to that. You don't at this time. I don't think you had anything against the public school system, did you? I mean, you went to public school, like you didn't think anything bad about it.
Right. But I kind of felt like I could do a better job than what was going on at the public school. I could do equal or better job of that. And
then the fact that we were a ministry family. So I was a pastor's daughter for 14 years, you guys. My dad was a pastor and my mom was the first lady, and we were the ones that opened the doors of the church. I mean, I wasn't there when the doors were open. I was the one that opened the doors. So I was there when they were closed, too, before, after, during, after party cleanup. Like that was my life. So that, I mean, I guess being just in a Christian, being in ministry, also wanting to separate from the world, or that you could do a better job in educating and teaching, probably went into that as well. But besides that, at the time you decided, there wasn't anything else that decided to inclinate you towards educating at home?
No, I think that was everything. Okay. Yeah, I think that was all.
And then so a couple years later is when you became health conscious, right? Because it wasn't, we were a very, very super health. I mean, it wasn't that we were unhealthy. I don't think we were unhealthy as very, very unhealthy. I think we chose, the healthier of the poisonous options. But once you did find out, the information you did get more strict, and it was a huge adjustment and a huge change in our family for our eating habits and stuff.
Right.
At that point, you were still, into the medical system, and you were taking all the pharmaceuticals and stuff. We've already kind of talked about how, someone asked you, have you tried fruits and vegetables? And that, kind of opened your mind to the medical system.
Right.
I'd like to touch on the medical system a little bit, because you have had so much experience with how it doesn't work. You had to get injections, you had prescription medication, all of these things that are actively hindering your body from doing what it needs to do.
Exactly. And it was such a hard time, because I would present at the hospital monthly at the emergency, and many times that turned into overnight hospital stays. Because my gut, I'd get these blockages and I'd get this pain, and it was never connected to food. And as I would pray, pray about it and like, Lord, what can I do? There's got to be something different. And then looking back, it was like we go out for Sunday dinner at a whatever
Ryan's,
place, or something. And then, my Monday morning, I was sick and ready to, Monday evening needing to go to the emergency room. but I didn't know the correlation between food and health. And but I also knew that the medicines that they were giving me were also giving me other side effects. And I took an arthritis medicine for years before I found out it wreaked havoc on my intestines. Years. And by that time, I was so anemic. And they were like, okay, well, it's this arthritis medicine that you've been taking. I'm like, oh my gosh. And they looked at me and couldn't believe that I was standing up and walking around. That was the grace of God. But yeah, I knew that the synthetic, man-made pharmaceuticals were not the answer. It was a Band-Aid. And it was, the system was made like that. That is the way the system is supposed to operate.
Yes.
And unless you get the knowledge that you can do better than that, there are other options.
Yes.
You just don't know any better. And so, that's what I get tired of seeing people fall victim to that. I want to educate them that there all are alternatives, that we can control it with our forks.
Yes.
We can. And the man-made pharmaceuticals are not the answer, not the all well, be all and all of it.
Right.
There's things that we can do to help ourselves, and it begins at the end of our forks.
It begins I love that. It begins at the end of our forks. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And the farmer, you're right. It was completely engineered that way.
Yes.
To keep us enslaved, because that's money. If we have
exactly
filling our prescriptions,
yes.
then we're still giving them exactly what they want, right?
Yes. Because there's no money in healing. Because if everybody's healed and nobody's sick, and then how do you make money on them? But you know what? You either pay the pharmacist or the farmer, and I'm done paying the pharmacist. I am paying the farmer, and I am a farmer.
I am a farmer. I love it. I love it. Thank you.
Yes,
I am a farmer, and I will stop that. Let me see. I wanted to touch. So I think that the world is a little bit more awake to how the medical system is not for us.
Yes.
It is not here for it, and it lies to us constantly.
Yes.
It is not healing. I think, a little bit as much as possible. The narrative that has been pushed for the last 2 years is the opposite of what we're talking about, right? They're saying that synthetic things specifically are almost mandatory now.
Yes, right.
And for specific, I think it's for nefarious reasons, but, do you want to give me your take on what, how the world is right now?
Well, I think it's nefarious reasons as well. I've been teaching immune health, this whole time. And I believe that there are things that we can do to help to help build our immune system without the synthetic man-made things that are offered, because of the side effects of them. And another one of the things that I learned was that the doctors are not aware of nutrition, because guess what? They aren't taught it in school. Nutrition is a 2-week course for doctors. And guess what? It's optional. Optional. Yeah. It's optional for their doctor degree. So it's like they don't know, unless usually a patient, or a family member, or they have some knowledge on their own, but they're not going to get it from their schooling.
No, they're not going to get it. Schooling. There's a lot of things that they're not going to get from their schooling, right?
Exactly.
That because I mean, I'm coming to the belief that society, if we continue the way it is creating is breeding workers, not thinkers. You know, we don't have critical thinkers anymore. People who look for answers outside, or just ask deeper questions, ask more. To deepen their own comprehension of it. They don't have that inclination. They are just so used to being handed information, being told, and saying, okay, this is it. I don't have to look any harder. I think it's so lazy almost.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Anyway, I know that you're retired. I'm sorry. I love talking to you. This has been a great conversation. Thank you for being willing to share your story with me. I know we only really touched on a little bit. Our story is very powerful, and it goes a lot deeper. But for today, for the health and wellness and everything,
Yes.
and I love. Thank you for bringing I can show you off. Thank you for coming on so I can show you off. I talk about you all the time because I'm like, yeah, my mom, my mom said this is okay to eat. My mom said it's okay to eat, so it's okay. Like my mom knows. Right?
Well,
like
thank
God,
you.
you're the that little voice in my head when it comes to health and wellness and nutrition. So you raised me well.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I love you guys. Thank you, everyone in the chat and on all the different places. I so enjoy sharing with you guys. And thanks for listening. Thanks for having me. You're doing such a great job. You're awesome. Warrior queen. You are awesome warrior queen.
Thank you, Mom. I appreciate it. So you guys, thank you for coming. Please don't forget to leave a comment and let me know how much you liked this stream today. I will be reading the comments next week to everyone to say how awesome it was. So please leave a comment. Let me see. Much love to everyone who's still here with me today. I've got C Musel. Hey, C Musel, I love you. And Waters Above, thanks for being here, sis. And Michelle Waldo and BCB. I see Marky Rizzo is here, Flaticore Music, and David Rife. Anybody else? Hippie Shake was here. Thank you, Melanie, for stopping by, and for Young Love and Commercial Sound and Video. I love you guys for being here. I will be having her on hopefully again. I'd love to do this again. I know you're a wealth of information and knowledge, especially when it comes to this, and this is something that I talk about all the time. So
Yay. Okay. Yes.
Let me see. I want to play a song on the way out today, guys.
Hey, Ari,
yes.
I've got one final thought.
Please.
Okay, so guys, I just want to say eat real food, not too much, mostly plants, because plants love your body and plants love your body well. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Plants love your body and plants love your body well.
Yes.
I love it. That's a lovely, lovely note to end on. Please, guys, go and check out Lisa at the Tower Garden and Lisa Juice Plus. Next week we are going to be having sorry, let me bring this back up. So next week I'm going to be having a round table. I need 2 more ladies who are also wanting to talk about health and wellness subjects with us next week at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're just going to be talking about more stuff like this. Share your stories, share health tips, and talk about what it is that we can do to create a better environment and community and create a better light beings with healthier bodies, healthier earth vessels. That's all that we're trying to do here today. So thanks again, Lisa, for being here, and everybody. I love you guys. Remember to stay flat and come back. This has been Ariel Truth Seeker. Love you guys. See you next time. I mean, maybe if I can actually get the stream to go.
אדוני, הליטה מן שאול נפשי, חייתני מירדי בו. אדוני, הליטה מן שאול נפשי, חייתני מירדי בו. זמרו לאדוני חסידיו, זמרו והודו לזכר קודשו, כי רגע באפו חיים ברצונו. בערב ילים בכי ולבוקר עינה, בערב ילים בכי ולבוקר עינה. ואני אמרתי ושלווית בלמות לעולם. ואני אמרתי ושלווית בלמות לעולם. כי רגע באפו חיים ברצונו. בערב ילים בכי ולבוקר עינה, בערב ילים בכי ולבוקר עינה, בערב ילים בכי ולבוקר עינה. הפכת מספדי למחולי, פיתחת עסקים ותעזרני שמחה, למען יזמרך חוות ולא ידום, אדוני אלוהי לעולם עודקה. הפכת מספדי למחולי, פיתחת עסקים ותעזרני שמחה, למען יזמרך חוות ולא ידום, אדוני אלוהי לעולם עודקה. בערב ילים בכי ולבוקר עינה, בערב ילים בכי ולבוקר עינה, בערב ילים בכי ולבוקר עינה. בערב ילים בכי ולבוקר עינה, בערב ילים בכי ולבוקר עינה, בערב ילים בכי ולבוקר עינה. בערב ילים, בערב ילים, בערב ילים בכי ולבוקר עינה, בערב ילים, בערב ילים, בערב ילים בכי ולבוקר עינה, בערב ילים, בערב ילים, בערב ילים בכי ולבוקר עינה, בערב ילים, בערב ילים, בערב ילים בכי ולבוקר עינה.
So I know you guys are still here, but Waters Above and Dottie are coming on next week for the panel on the wellness. I'm so sorry. I definitely should have mentioned that. I was advertising to have more ladies, but we do have 2 ladies on. Dottie and Waters Above are going to be on next week, so I apologize. I should have mentioned that. My sisters are going to be with me. I'm not alone. And if anybody else would love to join, I would love to have you. So I put that in there. Okay, guys, I love you. We're ending the broadcast. Stay flat. Come back. Bye.